What's up, dudes? Today was a really rough day. My my ex broke up with me last Wednesday, and today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. And those first 2 days were incredibly difficult. And I hurt so badly. And the next few days felt better. I still ached inside, but it felt better. And today was going alright, but I made the mistake. Me and her, we go to the same community college, and I made the mistake of looking for her car while I was driving out. I drove through the parking lot where she parks to see if her car was there. And I knew in that moment that I shouldn't have done that. But I did, and I saw her silhouette in her car. And I'm not sure if she saw my car or not. She looked up, she might have seen it, but oh my god, it brought everything that's been healing back up to the surface. And I just hurt so bad on that drive back. I hurt so bad. I got to I drove to the library. Uh the library of a local university. I drove there to do some homework. And god, I just hurt so bad while sitting there. I hurt so bad, and I came home and I was hurting, and I haven't cried since second or third day after she broke up with me, but I was so close. And I thought that if I took an edible, it would help. It would help bring that pain down. And it would help me enjoy myself again, but it brought all of those emotions right back up to the surface, and I'm hurting so bad right now. It's crazy. I love her, and I miss her so much. It almost hurts. It almost hurts. And it's terrible because my brain, it's like, it feels like it's running at double speed trying to figure out how to make our relationship work again. And I feel like I logically know that at least for a while it just can't. It can't. She broke up with me because she was too busy with school and work to dedicate energy toward our relationship. And she didn't want to lead me on, and I was feeling that distance from her. And I knew it was coming. I think I knew that breakup was coming. It was so hard to accept. I couldn't accept it, but I knew that it was coming, and it's hard because I wasn't satisfied with that relationship, but I loved her so much. I loved her so much. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's one of the most intense and worst things I've ever felt. Cuz I loved her so much. I would do anything for that girl, and she couldn't dedicate the time to me. And so she had to break things off, and it's not like she didn't love me, because while she was breaking up with me, she said how much she loved me. That was the first time she ever said it. That was the first time, and that's one of the things that sticks with me and is so painful, because I know that she loves me. And we never said that to each other, but God, I want to say that to her so bad. I want to tell her I love her so badly. And so I know she loves me, and I have a friend who has a class with her, and I know I shouldn't be thinking about her, but he said that she finally addressed their table group. She was like, "Have you guys heard the bad news? Me and him finally broke up. Not finally, me and him broke up." And apparently she said that it took her a while to say it because every time she tried to talk about it, it made her cry. And I feel so bad. I want to hold her, and I want to kiss her, and I want to tell her that it's going to be all right and that we'll figure it out. But I know I shouldn't, but it's so hard to accept that. I logically know that I need to accept it, but I don't even want to think about that. It's so much. It's so painful. Even now, it's like my brain is trying to justify texting her right now and telling her that we'll figure it out. It feels that way, and I keep thinking about those love stories that you hear from your parents or grandparents about how their now wife rejected them or tried to go with other men, but they didn't give up. They didn't give up, and she finally said yes, and then they've been married for 40 years, and they're the most in love they've ever been. And I keep thinking about that, and it sits with me, and it makes me doubt. It makes me doubt the feeling that I need to give up and move on. It's so painful. I love that girl. I love her so much, and I want to tell her that. Even now, it feels like a physical pain in my chest. Not a pain. It's this like aching, kind of heavy pressure feeling, and oh my god, it feels like I swallowed like a chunk of lead, and it's just like sitting in my chest, eating away at me. And I fully understand why people call it. I can't even talk. I understand why people call it heartbreak, because it literally feels like my heart is like falling apart. It's so cheesy to say, but god damn it, I love that girl, and I don't want to let her go. And I want to make this work so bad. So bad. I'm just going to go in circles if I keep talking, but this almost feels unbearable. This pain feels unbearable.